you've already made it very clear that you cannot associate every Kashmiri with terror, but the fact is that the nature of this terrorist attack has put Kashmir and Kashmiris once again under the scanner. How do you see what happened 3 days ago and the subsequent investigation?
Well, as I said earlier in Jammu today while talking to journalists, no words of condemnation will be enough to condemn an attack that takes so many innocent civilian lives in the way that this one did. And no religion justifies using violence against innocent people. And therefore, those who have done this either for political or for religious purposes don't understand either the politics of the region or the religion that they profess to follow. But that said, I think it's also important to understand that this is a minuscule minority of the population that is involved in incidents like this. And we tend to forget that fact when an incident like this happens.
You're saying it's a minuscule minority, point taken, but the fact is this minuscule minority is clearly radicalized. It's using religion, using Islam to, in a sense, justify at times these horrific acts of violence, and possibly with support from across the border. So even if it is a smaller group, the fact is that its capacity to spread terror, Mr. Abdullah, is pretty worrying and concerning.
Well, absolutely. Every time an attack like this happens, it should be a cause for worry and concern because these sort of things were supposed to be a part of our past. We were told that it was Jammu and Kashmir's special status that was responsible for radicalization and terror, and that actually doing away with Jammu and Kashmir's special status would do away with the root cause of both radicalization and terror. But clearly, this year has shown that that is not the case, whether it was the attack in Pahalgam or the blast in Delhi. The fact is that these elements continue to exist. And the changes that were brought to Jammu and Kashmir a few years ago have had no bearing on their existence.
But the fact, Mr. Abdullah, is that these terrorists, what makes it even more dangerous is most of them seem to be white collar. Some of them were doctors with MBBS degrees, and all of them seem to come from some part of Kashmir or the other. That's what is so worrying, isn't it? And that's why even while you say, yes, you cannot target or stereotype or label every Kashmiri, when something like this happens, fear and anxiety is bound to grow. This rise of white collar terror from within the valley.